Good day and welcome to another edition of Outsider Genie. We will be looking at the race meeting today, the 26th of May from Durbanville. For those people who are listening to this broadcast for the first time, what Outsider Genie do is we do a form analysis of horses and particularly the outsiders, which we then give you the numbers of, and then you can add that into your play. And hopefully when those outsiders do arrive, you will then receive the bigger payout. You can also subscribe to our video that you can receive notification. Just click on subscribe now and ring the bell and you will be notified every time that we post this video. Let us quickly look back at Fairview yesterday, where we gave you 5 winners on the day. In race 2, our outsiders in full Wolfgang won particularly easy, and he came in from 4-1 to 18-10. And then in race 4, number 2, Let's Rock, that is the filly that we have a small share in. And to our amazement, this horse actually won the race. What happened was a few months ago, this horse went lame and was suspended. And then Joanelle brought her back slowly, and we really thought yesterday that she was going to need a run. But she ran a very good race, and I must say she won quite easily at 15-1. But we did recommend it as the outsider selection because Jean said, although she's coming well back from her rest, she does look well. That was the positive. But we thought she might need a run, but she surprised us all. In race 5, we gave you our outright selection. Number 9, Zigzag, came first at 5-1. Then we give you number 6, Variety Breeze, who started at 16-1. And then number 1, Regimental, which was not hard to find, at 14-10. And then for those people following our pick 6 selections, we gave you the pick 6 for 1%. For 121 Rand, you would have collected 1,519. And for those people who are using our top bets for 5% for 216, you would have collected 7,596 Rand. And I just wanted to mention our pick 6 would have won the full one, except in that race 4, I never put in the 2, but the rest was in, and it paid 151 Rand. I don't know why I left that out, and that was for about 1,800 or something like that. But anyway, be it is made, that is just the way the cookie crumbles. So you can get our selections, our daily form analysis for a 14-day package, 175. If you sign up now until 31st of May, you can get the package for June for 400 Rand. And then we got the base value. You can sign up now from now till the end of July will be 650. With this package, you will receive all selections, including all the big races during the rest of the Gold Circle Champion season. I just want to mention that on Saturday, on the big race meeting, the selections and preview video will only be for subscribers. So make a plan, get a subscription. And then we launched this new service, which we call our top bet selections. This is for people who are not interested in trifectas and quartets. They want all to comes and to bet on the nose. So we give you 2 top bets every day, but there are exclusions like today at Durbanville. The first 3 races are juveniles. And then a lot of the horses are short, 7-10, 10-1. I don't give you 7-10s and 6-10s. You can find that yourself. So today we only have 1 top bet and 1 value bet, but that is the exception. But we still have 3 nice all-to-comes for you that if they do come, you can still make a bit of money on that. And then if you are serious Pixies players, we give you free Pixies, our normal value, one that's not more than 150 Rand for 1%. And then we give you one that you can play for 5%, which yesterday you would have collected 7,500 Rand. And then the pick 6, we give you a bolt around our top and value bets for 100%. And then you can take the percentage that suits you. In the jackpot players, they can use the middle legs of the pick 6 and the PA, and we will also give you our payer selection for 64 Rand. So the cost of this service is 10 Rand per day, irrespective if there are 1 or 2 meetings per day, and the cost will be 300 Rand a month. Then we can give you packages if you subscribe before the end of the month. Normal cost 300 Rand a month, you pay 255. Or if you take for 2 months, the normal cost 600, you pay 480. And in the last package, you subscribe on or before 31st May. For 3 months, June, July, and August, normal price 900, you pay 675 Rand. And if you want to receive both packages, you just pay 100 Rand extra. So yeah, here was the results yesterday. Guys, and you see this in this first race, I just want to point out something that I keep on saying. I don't play juvenile because you don't know how they're going to improve. Now, here is an exact example. This horse, Silent Observer, was like, I think it was like 6 to 10, 7 to 10. And number 2, Catch the Cat, had run 2 runs, but didn't show much. But yesterday he improved and he ran, come from behind. Silent Observer was clear, and the horse just ran him down. And then here's Wolfgang that we gave yours. And then in the third race, we didn't do too well. In the fourth race, here's Let's Rock. We also gave you the exacta paid 89 Rand. So that paid nicely. That was 15 to 1 at the bookmakers. Then we give you Zigzag, but we never gave you the exacta here because we never found the number 12 horse. Paid 6 Rand a place. Then we gave you Variety Breeze, and again here the exacta with number 1 paid 26 Rand 50. And then regimental you could find. I must say I found it strange that the exacta, the 1 and 2, because that's what we gave you. We gave you 1 and 2, paid 6 Rand 70, which is not bad. And then in the last race, number 5, Natural Jade, also from the Jean Nel stable. We did say include in all of your bets. And he came home lonely smoking a pipe. Then here is your payouts. You can see the PA paid 252 Rand and the Pick 6, 151 Rand. So let us now move to racing, where the first 3 races are juvenile events. So I'm just going to give you the betting on that. Race 1 is 1,000 meters, number 7, Margin Call, 17 to 10. DiCaprio, 28 to 10, 3 to 1, Hindu Shuffle, Greek Myth, 7 to 2, 12 to 1, Final Move, and 35 to 1, Ikapa, scratch number 6. Then here we have race 2, over 1,500 meters, a juvenile event, Bye Bye Bombshell, 13 to 20, Maria Corelli, 15 to 10, Peter, 30 to 10, 28 to 1, Anything for Love, 30 to 1, Sydney Slicker, and scratch number 3, Warm Welcome. And here we have number 3, Pomp and Flower, also a juvenile event over 1,500 meters. A lot of these horses is going this distance for the first time. 7 to 10, number 2, 7 to 2, Captain's Knot, Sky God, 92. Back to You, 11 to 2. Waiting for Summer, 14 to 1. And 28 to 1, My Boy, Ricky. Then in the fourth race, we have the betting as follows. Number 1, Glitter in the Air, 6 to 10. Respectively, number 7 to 2. Jetrix, 13 to 2. Port Adelaide, 8 to 1. Rosie Ruan, 10 to 1 and 50 to 1, the other 2 runners. So here in race 4, it's not a strong maiden plate. And I think Glitter in the Air will be too good for this field. He has run some nice races, and some of those horses has already won more. Here you got 10 runners, 3 winners out of the Perfect Princess race. 9 runners, 2 behind Duplicity. Duplicity is definitely a very good horse. Has won him various times already. So I apologize for that. Respectable Miss Also in with a chance, Crawford Stable, Colonel Marion Board, has been running there and thereabouts, can be involved in a finish. Rosie Roan has run one place, but didn't follow up on that, and slightly disappointing at this stage. Port Adelaide, I'm sure, is a disappointment, but I'm sure in time will win his races, but is not currently showing the form to win a race. Jetrix, I think, can be an improver, comes from KwaZulu-Natal, and a decent sort of a race first time out here. And of Richard Fourie, I think this horse can improve and need to be included in all of your play. Number 5. And then the other two will battle to win this race. Then we move on to computer form online maiden plate over 1600 meters. And here the betting is as follows. Number 10, Winter Royale 7 to 10. Smile at the Sunset 6 to 1. Royal Groove 6 to 1. Bell Panther 7 to 1. Abraham Lincoln 11 to 1. Double Agent 14 to 1. 20 to 1 Douglas and longer the rest scratch. Number 2, Brandy and Coke. Now here you have the favorite number 10, which is our first selection, Winter Royale. But, you know, as I said, sometimes, you know, in the past, you find horses runs a great first race just to disappoint in the follow-up race. And I think the biggest opposition is for this horse is going to come from number 9, Royal Groove, who's certainly nicely bred. The 1600 will suit. Strawberry Eyes has thrown a number of winners. A Dynasty by Western Wintermere. This 1600 meters will definitely suit this horse. And yeah, I think you need to include number 9 into your calculations, because this is a race where you can have this short favorite, which can win. I don't say the horse cannot win, but should you beat, anything else can win, and it will certainly make the pick 6 worth something. My other outsider selection is number 4, Smile at the Sunset, Grant Cotton, Monet Winner. They've had a couple of winners lately, and this horse also needs to be followed. He's always there and there around, not too far behind, so needs to be included. And then my other selection is number 1, Bel Ponto, the Bass Robinson stable, kicking the mile, although from draw 10. It's going to be a bit difficult, but has run the odd good race, and anything can happen. I say if the favorite fluff his lines, a lot of these horses will come into the play. Also, a horse that I am also including in my play is number 5, Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln has run two good races, and Louis Mokotsa is on form. So watch out for number 5, Abraham Lincoln. Then we move on to race 6, and race 6 is a made-rated 96 handicap, class B, over 1400 meters. Evans made-rated 90. And here the betting is as follows. Adios Amigos 5 to 2. The second wave 28 to 10. 3 to 1 Hyde Park. Captain Flinders 4 to 1. 11 to 2 Spectra Force. And 20 to 1 Zep. Now here in race 6, my selection is the number 2 horse, Spectra Force. First of all, as you can see, course and distance, 7 runs, 2 wins, and 4 seconds. This horse do like this course. He runs well on this course. He ran behind Rocking Ringo. Rocking Ringo has now completed the hat-trick. He's running again against Captain Flinders, and Captain Flinders in the same race is carrying 60 and a half. So let me just quickly work it out for you. There, the weight was a half kilogram, and today it's 2 kilograms. So certainly number 2 Spectra Force, based on that, I have the beating of Captain Flinders. And then also ran behind Adios Amigos over the Kenilworth. But I'm thinking on this Durbanville course, Spectra Force will really be a force to be dealt with and need to be watched from draw 5. Then my other selections is number 1. It is Captain Flinders. As I said, they've met before. I don't know what happened last time out, but that was in a much stronger field. You can see Captain Flinders has been running in 104, 93, 90, 106, and need to be respected in this race as he is way down in class, Captain Flinders. Then we're also going to look at number 4, which is Adios Amigos. Has also been running well, has won 3 races, has only 1 course and distance, had 1 run, but over the distance had 5 runs for 3 wins and 2 thirds. So definitely also a contender, number 4, Adios Amigos. And then number 5 is also the second wave, is also in a huge chance, I think, has beaten Spectral Falls before, and can certainly do so again. Ran third behind Rocking Ringo, so also the second wave in with a huge chance. I think if you play a pick 6, you can put all your horses in except Zep. Although Zep can also surprise, but I don't think so today. So you need to include the other 5 into your calculations. So here in race 7, 2,000 meters, merit at 79, handicap class D, average meter at 74. And here we have another short price favorite, one-way traffic 6 to 10, Secret Glider 11 to 2, Van Gogh 13 to 2, Big Finger 12 to 1, and Better the Rest, scratch number 3, Captain's World. And I think here this horse, one-way ticket, can book his one-way traffic. One-way traffic is going to be hard to beat in this race. Ran behind Caribou Hall, ran nicely, but this field, not a strong field, and has beaten the likes of Secret Glider before. My outsider here for the play is number 6, Van Gogh. He certainly would like the 2,000 meters bred for this, and that were his maiden last time. And I think if there can be an upset, it will be this number 6, Van Gogh, Brett Crawford, Callan Murray. So do include in all of your play. We then get to the Ras race, and I think the last race, the last 2 races can be a double for the Snave, Johnson, and for recombinations. Because I fancy here number 3, Royal Watch. But let Royal Watch. Let me just get the betting first. And the betting is number 1, All About L, 22 to 10, 5 to 2, Royal Watch, all lit up, 11 to 2, 10 to 1, John's Man, High Moon, 12 to 1, 14 to 1, Flying Grace, Antidote 14 to 1, and Better the Rest, and scratch number 2. Yeah, I really like the look here of number 3, Royal Watch, is a Dynasty, nicely bred. And this horse has been running on well behind some good horses. And I do think that in this race today will be hard to beat. For my outsider selection, I'm going for number 4, All Lit Up. He's also a horse who's consistent. Last ran second to Rocking Ringo win. Rocking Wing, I think that was the second race in his hat-trick when he won, but he has now won since again. And I think also All Lit Up, always there and thereabouts, definitely inclusion in all of your bets. And then my other outsider selection is number 9, Antidote. Jeff Woodruff stable is coming into form. And this horse ran a decent race last time out, and he can surprise at any time. Also notes also getting a few winners from draw number 1. And then we can move up to number 1, which is the favorite, number 1, All About Al. Has done nothing wrong. Nicely bred horse. Can also be involved in the finish today. So that brings us to the end of our preview for today. I hope I could point you in the right direction for a few winners. And as I always say, break a leg.